This time we're going to look at how to set the white trigger in a little bit more detail. Now first of all, on this chart we can see that the blue line has already crossed the white line. It's dropped nicely, hit the yellow target, so there's our first potential profit, or our first profit. And the next target is now going to be the white line. Now before we take a trade though, we want to see how much can we potentially lose if the trade goes the wrong way. So we're going to right click on the chart, we're going to choose the template and the calculator. Whoops. There it is. We need to wait for the chart to tick at least once for the new calculation to come in. And sometimes that takes a second or two. Obviously when the charts are busy, it's going to happen more often than not. There it is. So what it's telling us now is if we're using a 500-point stop loss, well, if it went the wrong way, we would lose 1% of the account or $1,000 if we traded 2 lots. Well, we can accept that level of risk. So we're going to right click on the chart, template, and go back to our templated chart here so we can see what's happening. Alright, so we're going to set the white trigger. So we're going to click here on our navigator button. Here's our white code. Left click, drag it to the chart. Okay, so within this window we have 2 areas. The common area, which is where we initially set these buttons. You only have to do it once and the computer remembers it after that. Make sure the outside buttons are ticked and the inside buttons are unticked, just like it is here. Now the inputs, we have 3 variables. First one is how much are we going to be trading? Well, 2 lots. That's what the calculator told us. So let's put the number 2 in there. We're going to leave the stop loss at 500 and we're going to put the take profit at, let's say, 250. Now we can readjust these once the trade has been taken, obviously, and we're going to click OK. Now up in the top right hand corner here we can see we have a happy smiley face, which means that the trigger is turned on and active, and it's also brought in the information here about the 1-day trend, which is down, which means now that when it hits the white line it will take a sell trade. If the smiley face is not showing, it means that you have your Expert Advisors button turned off. With this turned off, we have an X over here. So make sure your Expert Advisors is turned on. We no longer need the navigator window open, and the trigger is set. Now we just need to monitor the trade once it's been executed.